When you need advice, come to Ben and Kelly. It's Group Therapy on 99.7 DJX.
Yeah, if you ever need an issue resolved for you, or at least a different take on, whatever you're experiencing, you can always message us and we'll toss it out to our listeners and see what we can do for you.
This is sort of a am I a jerk kind of a situation. Mm-hmm. She says, I'm a local Instagram model and influencer who relies on my social media engagement to make money.
Nice.
All my friends know this. They're aware that they might wind up in one of my photos.
Sure.
On New Year's Day, we were drinking champagne at a particular rooftop bar downtown. Mm-hmm. We did a toast photo, and it's getting more engagement than anything I've posted in the last 3 months.
Congrats.
One of the girls, though, who I barely even know, has contacted me wants the photo taken down. She says she never gave permission for me to post it in the first place. She thinks she looks fat in the picture. Since it's doing well, several of her friends have seen it, made comments to her, like, I should take it down. Now, she's not understanding that I have certain numbers I have to hit. I need the numbers I receive from that picture. So am I a jerk for refusing to take it down?
Yeah, jeez.
This is kind of tough. Because I have so many times, as soon as my husband takes a picture, I'm like, let me see it. And then, nope, don't like that one. Delete it now. So I get it.
Yeah, but that's your husband,
Yes.
And if this is, I may sound callous, but I say, hey, if that's your business, I don't know. I think she's all right to keep it up because it's not like, wow, okay. I realize that's kind of her business, right? But she isn't working for like a company per se that would have people sign like sort of disclosures saying, hey, you agree to be in this photo. It's just I don't know. I say,
no, well, you know what? I think what she should have done though is maybe like show everyone that's in the picture, like, do you guys like this? Like if she was being, and maybe moving forward, that's what she does. If there's going to be other people in the photo, then you kind of,
I guess I don't.
Sign off.
Do we know? I'm assuming that this girl knew the photo was being taken, and it wasn't one of those like mid talking, taking a drink, like. Sort of.
I get caught doing that.
I know, I was going to say, because Kelly has gotten her picture taken plenty of times in those sorts of situations. Right.
Notorious. Now, we did get a lot of comments on Facebook. Stacy said she knew the pic was being taken, and every single picture that is taken anywhere has a chance to show up anywhere on the internet. Mm-hmm. I bet if you were Beyonce, she wouldn't ask Beyonce to take it down. She should support what you do for a living and get over it.
All right. Well, if you have a comment and you want to, or maybe you can shed some light on this for us, 502-571-997. Group therapy. Man, what happens when you take a great photo? It's getting so much engagement on Instagram. And, oh, by the way, you're an influencer, so that's how you're getting some money, too. And then someone reaches out and is like, yo, you got to take it down.
Well, you know what? I think the biggest thing was that some of her friends said something to her and suggested, hey, you might want to have them take that down, which I think is kind of, I don't know how to feel about her having such honest friends. I don't know if anybody's ever told me, hey, that's a pretty bad picture of you. You'd probably take that down.
Well, I don't know. I read that as more the friend or the girl who asked our listener to take the photo down.
Yeah, she had friends that mentioned it to her.
Friends that said, hey, yeah, I would want it taken down too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. So now Angela says on Facebook, looks like I'm in the minority here, but I say take it down. You said your friends know that they could end up on your Instagram, but you said you barely know this girl. So was she really that aware? Did she give her consent to have her picture posted? If someone is not comfortable being portrayed, they should not be forced to. It's just basic human decency. If you take the money out of the equation, wouldn't you respect her wishes? It's pretty selfish.
I don't know, unless it was a great, you think about some of the photo, like if the picture only had like 10 likes and you looked at it and you're like, all right, well, yeah, no one really likes it anyways. And
but it's doing well.
But it's doing really well. So I might, I don't know. I don't think you're the jerk.
Your team, keep it up.
I'm just like, hey, you know what? She'll forget about it soon enough.
Yeah, you know what? And Leanne said, "Is the girl tagged?" That's one thing. It didn't mention that. I don't think she tagged anybody else.
Yeah.
So, but they, people have seen it that know her apparently. So I don't know. But most people are just kind of saying, "Hey, it's just keep it up." I don't think anyone but Angela was kind of saying, "Take it down." Now, Kimberly said, could she compensate her and pay her a little for keeping it up? Which, that's a good question, because how much money is she making off that picture? If it's a decent amount, maybe float her a little bit.
Yeah, but then, are you floating just her a little bit for complaining, or are you floating everybody in the photo a little bit?
If other people catch wind she did that, then that could open up a can too.
I think you just stick to your guns and say, you know what, it's a good photo, you'll be fine.
Yeah, a lot of people are just like, listen, get over it.
Yeah,
people are in social media all the time. Yeah. Not a big deal. Move on. Yeah, and you don't really know her that well,
right? And it's not like, and I don't know if you're like me, but if I'm flipping through Instagram and I see a picture, I like it and I move on. I don't
study everybody.
Sit there and study everybody and go, oh, look at her. She looks.
And maybe that's how she responds. Just say, listen, it's doing really well. I'm getting paid on this, so it's people are gonna. I'll be posting again soon. It'll keep pushing it down.
Yeah. All right.
So I appreciate you understanding. This is my business. This is how I make money.
Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully we helped in a weird sort of way. I think the majority of people are saying you're fine, you're not the jerk, and move on, sort of thing.
But so. I also think maybe too, if you're in a situation where you can show everybody the picture, like, hey, everybody like it, let everybody sign off on it first. Because you can instantly see the picture. You don't have to wait for it to be developed or anything like that, and then make sure everyone's happy with it, and that you might avoid this situation. In the future.
All right, so if you've got a comment and you weren't able to get through, or you think about it later, you can always jump on the thread on Facebook. We always post up our situations there at Ben and Kelly Show. But yeah, keep us posted on how it all works out there with 99.7 DJX.